6-7 weeks, I am walking the Camino, Portugal to Spain, 260k over around 9 to 10 days. But actually, the thing that scares me the most at the moment isn't the walking, it's getting on a plane. How did it happen? I was on a business mastermind in Brighton back in June, and we were all hanging around, and somehow the Camino got brought up. And the next minute, the idea was we all go and walk the Camino together. I didn't even know what it is. I'd never really heard of it. But all I was like was, yeah, I'm in, because that's what this year is all about. Jumping in and doing things I wouldn't usually do. And then once I left, the reality kind of hit. And I found out what I'd actually signed up to. Straight away, the idea of doing a walking challenge when I've already been challenging myself to walk every day seemed like a really good opportunity to, I don't know, push myself even further and further out my comfort zone. But then I hadn't really thought about the fact I've got to fly to get there. Now, I haven't flown for 15 years because I have a real fear. I used to fly as a kid just fine, but as I became an adult, I don't know if it's claustrophobia, the fact I'm in a tube. I seem to be better when I look out the window, or from what I can remember, it was a long time ago. So that's going to be my biggest challenge. And I imagine the walking will become the challenge once I'm there. The thing is, I don't really want my life to be constrained by my fears. And there's so much of the world that I could see and explore if I could get over the fear of flying. Not only that, but this is a big fitness challenge. And to be able to achieve something like this, the experience of it, meeting all the amazing people who are also en route and seeing different places, it's going to be really out of my comfort zone. I'm doing it in a group, but we're all staying at different places. So although we'll check in with each other, we'll probably walk some of the route together. The accommodations and stuff we're all doing separately. So part of this trip, I will be solo, and part of this trip, I'll be in the group. For those that don't know, the Camino is an ancient pilgrimage and it's huge. I'm not sure the full expansion of it, but I know there's lots and lots of different parts to it. And you could walk for over a month. I'm doing Portugal to Spain, because basically that's what the group's organised. So it's not because of anything I've decided, it's just where we're heading. And it's about 260k. I think it's like 258, something like that. So it's about 260k over 9 days. I get there the day before and obviously leave the day after. I think it's 9-10 days. I'm really excited to be doing it. It's going to be amazing, but hard. I've never done anything like this in my life. Well, I say that, I did many years ago try the Jurassic Coast, and I did a weekend for charity. It was a long time ago, and I remember not being prepped for it and it being really hard. So I'm not going to make that mistake this time. But obviously 260k over 9 days is a lot more than what I did for just the short part, the Jurassic Coast. I think it was a marathon or something, 26 miles, I think, over 2 days. I have a huge amount to prep for. You'll be able to see the hikes as I film this. I've done the 10, it's up on the channel. The 15 hike is coming soon. I've obviously got to be able to do 25 to 30k a day, so it's going to be quite challenging. I have no clue if it's hilly. I'm not very good with hills, so I need to do hill training. I need to do backpack training. I need to get used to having a backpack on. I imagine when you're there and you're surrounded by different people and you're seeing things and doing new things, that it's going to be an amazing trip. but there's a lot I need to prep for, having not done this. What am I hoping to get out of the Camino? It's a really good question. I don't know. I've been reading lots of different people's experiences, how they find themselves. They found a quiet within them. They learn a lot. They hear about other people's experiences. I'm kind of going in with no expectations at all. I really want to make sure that I fully immerse myself into the experience itself without having too many narrow guidelines for myself. Like, I really want to do this. I guess a big thing for me will be just achieving it, being able to go, being able to do the financing, showing myself I can do something this big, and also flying to get there and getting past that fear so that I can actually explore the world a bit more, and maybe I can go on weekend trips or go away and do things across the world. I can't lie, a big worry right now is financing it. I did not realise the cost this was going to come to. I finally booked my hotels and the guest rooms and whatever it is, and my accommodation. And it's surprising how much it adds up quite quickly. So the biggest thing for me right now is the training, getting all the kit and finding all the kit that I need, and also getting the money together to pay for the accommodation, the food, and not worry about being out of work for 10 days. I'm self-employed. So for me, if I'm out of work for 10 days, I don't get paid. It's not like I get holiday leave. So, I mean, it's not 10, is it? I think it works out 11 or 12 days. So that's a big thing for me, is having the financial coverage to be able to do this. But I'm doing it, and I'm excited and scared and all the things in between. So come and join me on my journey before and after and during the Camino, as I share everything, the ups, the downs, the in-betweens, me learning to hike. Yeah. So have you done the Camino? Do you have any tips for me? Because I need them. If so, comment below. If not, come and join me and subscribe. And maybe you'll decide to do it afterwards too.